welcome to a new video. Today I want to do a book haul. As you can see, I have 13 books to show you, to talk about. Actually more than that, 14 I think. I've been hauling a lot of books. These are more romance, like fantasy. Well, no, most are romance. I have even more when like fantasy-ish that I've hauled in the last few months. I've been reading like a crazy person. I think when I stopped doing YouTube, I wasn't reading as much, and now all I'm doing is literally reading. I'm breeding reading, if that's even possible. So anyways, I have a lot of books here. I have like 2 piles. So I just want to talk to you about the books. So let's start with the first one, is the one I'm currently reading actually, which is Don't Call Me Daddy by Josee Anthony. And by the cover, just know it's really spicy. I was not expecting the spice I'm reading right now at all. It is called Don't Call Me Daddy, but like, I feel like this one is like a hint of 50 Shades in here. And you have this girl that's like no care in the world in a way, because she has put limits on herself as to what she doesn't want in life. So she kind of like just go with the flow, but there's a lot of trauma in mostly her that I'm seeing right now. And it's really, she's just trying to deal with everything. And she just meets this guy on the side of the road because her car broke down, and she thinks she sees something running, and he kind of saves her, sort of helps her. And then she finds out he's a billionaire or millionaire, and he wants to be CEO, and he has to do a fake date. So it's really, really good. And I'm laughing so much. I haven't like annotated as much actually. And his family has like they're like 5 brothers. So it's really, really good. Like really good. Now, I've been watching a lot of Larry Reads on YouTube, and she's been recommending a lot of books. So I've been buying a lot of books because of it. So the next one is Chloe Wash Binding 13. I'm gonna read the whole thing. It's supposed to be really good. I don't even know what it's about, if I'm honest with you. I know it's romance. It has to be. So it says he wants to save her. She wants to hide. She's damaged. He's determined. Fate brought them together. Love binds them. It's Johnny Kavanagh has everything going for him. On the rugby pitch, he's a force to be reckoned with, even plagued with a hidden injury. Everyone knows he's hiding straight for the top, but that means there's no room for mistakes or distraction, not even the shy new girl at Tommen College. The next phrase is sad. Not even the shy new girl at Tommen College, the one with the sad eyes and concealed bruises. He needs to stay focused, keep his cool, and not let anything get in the way of the bigger picture. Except before he knows this lonely girl has become his only picture. Apparently a lot of people raves about it. This is one top series for Larry Reed, so I picked it up. Next is Carrie Maniscalco's new book. It came out on the 29th of October. I was really anticipating buying it in September. Like, I was ready to go to the store until I realized it was next month. So I finally got it. So I love the cover as well. Look at the end pages. And I'm a map girly. I love seeing maps. So for me, this is like the perfect thing ever. So just going back, like the first one, that's what I did too. Like I kept going back in the front. So that's the book. I really love maps. So this one here is about, this one is gonna be about gluttony. So the prince was indeed furious. He loomed over me, eye flashing, axed, and was formidable when he chose to be dark, dangerous. His gaze penetrating deep enough to pierce your soul. His expression was colder than steel and just as hard. For a second, I forgot how to breathe. That blade-like gaze suddenly swept over me, darkening further before he flicked it back up, pinning me with it once again. So the first, like, it's a series, but I think it's more standalone-ish. It's not about the same prince. You have the 7 prince of hell, and this is gonna be about gluttony. The wicked prince determined to save his kingdom Gabriel Axton, infamous as the Prince of Gluttony. Yeah. So it's mostly going to be about him. The last one, I don't remember which prince it was, but I read the first one. I don't have it with me because I just loaned it to a friend. But then I figured out that her young adult series, The Wicked Kings, The Wicked something, anyways, The Wicked. And I realized they were all in the same world. And I was like freaking out. So I read them in like a month. And then now I'm more excited to read this. I'm going to annotate this. I'll probably do a reading vlog once I read it, which will be soon enough. I just have to like reread so many new favorites that are like new coming. Certainly Fort Wings, that's my December one. I need to read those two again. I'm debating buying the audiobooks, the one that they redid with all like the voices for the dragons. I listened to just a snippet and I am freaking out. I really need that. So anyways, another one. Then Facebook I keep seeing ads on Facebook like all the time about this one series, one girl, and I literally wrote her and I said like, your ads are like literally making me buy your books. So the next one is Hello Single Dad, and this is by Kelsey Haas. She has a Hello series, so this is what it is, and it's plus size woman fall in love with men, and I am a plus size girly, like look at me. Anyways, and it's not a bad thing. I love being plus size in a way. So it says, my life is falling apart and the guy I meet at the bar might be the one to help me put it back together. Said no one ever. Getting dumped by my fiance and going to the bar was not a good look. Neither was stealing condoms from the student supply and going home with a complete stranger. But here I was. And I quickly find out this man isn't a stranger after all. He's the father of one of my students, which makes him completely off limit. Oh my God. Yep. I didn't read the synopsis. I wanted to buy the whole thing without even reading any synopsis. It seems like the perfect thing. So let's just hope Cohen and his magical mouth are worth all the trouble. Nice last phrase. So next, I'm a Elsie Silver stan. I don't know what just happened to this book. It's all dirty. Anyways, I've been reading her series. I don't know what it's called. It's like right on top here. I don't have my glasses. I can't see shit. Anyways, I've been reading her series. It might be written inside. Yeah, the Chestnut Spring series. I'm on Reckless. I adore her writing. I laugh out loud all the time. And I have the Chestnut series, and then I bought also the Gold Rush. I started it, and then I have this Rose Hill one. So I have Wild Love and Wild Eyes. So I will be reading these after I read all of the other ones. I've just been buying them. But Elsie Silver just has my heart. Plus, she's Canadian. I'm Canadian, as you didn't notice with my speaking voice. Then again, I'm French, so my English is very different. A lot of people tell me that when I work. Anyways, I'm excited. I can't wait. And I'm not going to read the synopsis because I don't want to spoil myself. But I guess I could read this one, I guess. She's been driving him wild for years, the good kind of wild, the bad kind of wild. But mostly the kind of wild that comes with wanting your best friend little sister and knowing you can have her. So like I said earlier, I got these one as well. So A Photo Finish, Gold Rush Ranch, and Off the Race by Elsie Silver. So I got these two as well. I'm telling you, I'm buying a lot of books. So the next one is girl, I have a Discord. I've talked about my Discord. We're only like 5 or 6, and this girl showed me like a picture of one of the books, which was this one, and it sounds so like my kind of book. So I bought all 4. Did I read any of them yet? No. Did I read one and then buy the other ones later? No, because I'm terrible. So anyways, I got all 4. The only thing that, do you see this? Do you see how it's supposed to be blue, but I didn't buy the same? Sometimes I hate myself. I might actually just go buy it or use highlighters, but I hate how it doesn't look the same here. We'll see what happens. So I have, starting with the first one, is if we ever meet again by Anna Huang, and it's a 1 year. It's all it takes for stranger to become lovers. This is on my TBR this month in November. Also, so it's 19-year-old Farah Lynn is going to fall in love for the first time during her year abroad in Shanghai. She's sure of it. The only problem, her would-be leading man is her new best friend's boyfriend. So there is nothing worse than being in love with someone you can't have, or at least you think it's love. And then there's but that, if that's true, why can't she stop fantasizing about someone else, especially the cocky blonde athlete with the world's biggest ego and greatest dimples? You have to agree, dimples are awesome. Anyways, and then you have Blake Ryan, which is the love interest. Blake Ryan was a college football star who shocked the sport world when he quit after his third national championship. Instead of dealing with the fallout, he escaped to Shanghai, where he vows to keep life simple. No football, no commitment, no romance. But no matter how hard he tries, he can't keep certain beautiful brunette off his mind or out of his heart. But what starts as a physical attraction develop into something much deeper as Blake and Farah get swept up in the magic of Shanghai and each other, but they only have 1 year, and there are forces outside their control that try to rip them apart. I've read Anna Hong before. These are short ones too. Let's see how many pages. 292. So they're going to be short reads. I have a feeling I could probably read all 4 in a month. I'm not a fast reader, but if I have the actual ebook as well, probably my Kindle or Kobo, I love reading and annotating like the hard copies as well. So it's an issue I have, believe me. My husband has told me multiple times to stop buying it twice, but I can't. So anyways, these are some books that I'm gonna read. So that was the first one. The second one is If the Sun Never Sets, If Love Had a Price, and If We Were Perfect. So I'm excited to read all of these. Then 2 books that I received today in the mail. The first one, they're all Larry Reed's recommendation again. So the next one is Behind the Net. This is by Stephanie Archer. I'm not a big hockey romance, but I've read Him, Us. I've read a few more, and I like it. And it seems good. And I looked at the covers for the other one, and I'm excited, so I think I'm gonna read it. So you have Behind the Net. So it says Jamie is an NHL goalie with no dating rule, but the gorgeous songbird I had a crush on in high school is now my assistant and roommate. As the newest trade for the Vancouver Storm and the top goalie in the NHL, I can't afford distraction, especially not Pippa Hartley. My new assistant, she's always been my weakness, and now I have to live with her. We try to keep things professional, but when she admits her ex was terrible in bed, my competitive nature flares. Yeah, he's gonna try to show her how it's done. I'm in it. I promise, I'm in it. This one is one that she keeps talking about. Larry Reed's again. Mile High by Liz Tom40. Apparently, that's how you say it. First of all, look at all the pages. I like how it's like, you can tell, and it's actually great paper quality, so I'm very excited. So what it's about is Xander, Chicago hockey isn't complete without me, everyone's favorite player to hate. I know my role and I play it well. In fact, I thoroughly enjoy spending the majority of my game time in the penalty box before leaving the arena with a new girl on my arm each night. What I don't like is a new flight attendant on our team private plane. She works for me, not the other way around. But I'll be sure to remind her of that, and I can guarantee by the end of the season she'll be begging to quit her job. But every road trip blurs the line, and I can't quite figure out if I keep pushing that flight attendant call button in order to push her button, or if it's more than that. And then you have Stevie. I've been a flight attendant for years. I thought I'd see it all, but when my new job lands me on board working for the most egotistical and self-righteous diva in the NHL, okay, yeah, I'm into it. and I think there's 4 other books. Those are the books. I'm gonna do a fantasy one. I have a lot of romantasy books. I'm really into romantasy, and I'm just enjoying everything I'm reading. And I'm so happy that I don't listen to, how should I say that? I don't read books that are not in my comfort zone, or I don't read books that I don't like just to please someone else. I used to do that because a lot of people would like talk, like booktubers would talk about certain books and everybody was reading it. So I was like, oh, maybe if I read it too, then my YouTube would get better. But I noticed that it's not. And I didn't enjoy myself. So now I'm just reading for me and I'm really enjoying it. So anyways, this is a new book haul. I wish I would have stayed filming when I unhaul so many books on my bookshelf. I think I unhauled over 100 or 200 books in the last 2 years. So yeah. So anyways, I'll see you in my next video. Please subscribe. Please talk to me down below. Is there any of these books you've read? Do you like Lyra reads? Because we need to talk about that girl. She is hilarious. She is so funny and I love her videos. But anyways, we will see each other in my next video, which should be a vlog. I am currently filming a vlog. So talk to you soon. Bye.